Okay, good Sunday morning. We have a couple tornado warnings out in western Kentucky. So, one just headed towards Hopkinsville right now. There's a storm out of Paris with some pretty large hail, but that is also in Henry County. I mean, it looks like it's kind of okay. This is 80 miles an hour. Um, yeah, they just put a blanket warning basically out, just out ahead of these possible tornado warned storms. We still have a tornado warning for Caldwell County, by the way. The one I'm most concerned about is in Trigg County here. And again, usually at this time I'd be in church, but I cannot due to, we had a few damage reports back in Murray. I want to go to that. But I cannot due to the weather this morning. So, well, there's definitely some very strong winds from Katy East over towards Lafayette. Suspecting probably 70 right there. We get a new, okay, we did not. All right. Oh yeah, we did. We did. That's overall the reason why I can't go to church service today, because it's just bad out there. It just looks bad out there. Now I love tracking storms, so I guess that's good for me. But the reason I can't go to church service is because we just had a lot of bad weather today. This is a report at 8:35 this morning. Yeah, there's a report at 8:35 this morning in Murray, and I'll go over some other reports, then I'll get back to the current storms. Estimated 70-mile-per-hour winds, trees down on the southwest side of Murray. So we did have a report in Murray of 70-mile-per-hour winds. Let me get the other one. I think that's the same one. Let me check on. Looks very close to where I'm at. Oh, and just multiple trees down. All right. Well, we're going to go over back with some other storm reports. There's a report over here towards Hickman. Okay, this was 8:10 this morning. Trees down and east sides of Hickman County. So trees down north and east sides of Hickman County. Again, that was around 8, just over 8 o'clock this morning. Union City, we had a report 8:08 this morning. Several power poles down in the southern portion of the city. So a report in Carlisle County of multiple trees down. So we basically just had trees down and probably strong wind reports. I haven't really seen any tornado reports this morning. Paducah, let's see what's in Paducah. 8:15 this morning, trees blown down and blocking the road at Clarkland and Old Mayfield roads. And again, this right here, you would probably think that after this line has been so strong, we wouldn't have any more anything else to report on. Wrong, because we may also have a watch with this shortly. Back towards Wayne County, Missouri, we also have reports. Well, not reports necessarily, but strong winds. So it may be. I think so. I think we still have enough energy. I really do. I think we still have enough energy for more severe weather, and I think that's definitely possible. Again, our most southern Tennessee counties not necessarily in a watch yet. I will. We also have our local TV stations on. But I want to go to this storm in Henry County, Tennessee. It's just right near Paris. They're saying that it's for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This goes until 9:45 this morning. Time right now is 9:07. And as I look for wind, I really don't see any wind. I kind of want to get to Memphis because that's where the weather service in Henry County comes out of Memphis. And I don't really see anything, maybe just except some broad rotation. We took a power hit too. Callaway County here took a power hit. We were out for power for about 5 minutes. And again, there's also a severe thunderstorm warning for the Clarksville and Springfield area. But right now I'm going to go to those tornado warnings. Sorry, I sometimes get ahead of myself. And if you're in Caldwell County, I think you're pretty much in the clear, but I'll check just to make sure. Yeah, if you're in Caldwell County, you're pretty much in the clear. Trying to go to Paducah here. It switches to the closest radar, and that's not necessarily always the best thing. Or the best thing to do, probably. Again, tornado watch until around 10:15, 10 o'clock this morning. I'm looking off of Paducah, and I don't see anything that is terribly strong or like that could be a strong tornado. But maybe some rotation in here between Hopkinsville and Oak Grove, maybe. And that's heading east into Todd County, actually. It's been a long morning. Yeah, right between Hopkinsville and Oak Grove, kind of along 169. It's possibly a tornado. Don't have any new reports. That is, again, radar indicated, but they did say the damage threat is considerable. Even back here towards Graves, Callaway County, the wind's rotation, I guess, didn't really look all that strong. Now let's go to these storms back in Carter and Ripley counties because these are also pretty strong. In fact, I want to check the hail size on them. It looks like we could be seeing some small hail, Greenville, Mill Spring, Van Buren. And again, Missouri, if you're watching in Missouri and Illinois, you really don't have a tornado watch anymore. You should be dropped shortly. This will be the next thing that we need to worry about. If you're in Missouri and Illinois. Kentucky, you're still dealing with a tornado warning. Yeah, and you can see maybe some small hail over towards the Van Buren and Mill Spring area. Again, we've had damage reports ever since about 6:30 this morning, but I've not... They put a significant weather advisory out on it, by the way. But I have not really seen anything... I've not seen any reports that say that there was a tornado that touched down. I'm sure there has been tornadoes that touched down this morning, but nothing, no reports of that. I'll go over reports again in a minute, but for our folks and friends in Christian County, definitely want to be in your safe spot. Speaking of that, I have a friend in Oak Grove. Gonna text him real quick. But you can see some strong winds just south of Hopkinsville. That's where I guess they're looking at maybe some possible rotation. And that, again, would be south of Hopkinsville. Also very strong winds. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check for debris. I suspect we might not be seeing any. Again, just all along this line, there's possible rotation couplets. I definitely see some hail along 24, just a spike of hail, but I don't see any debris. You can see just very strong winds coming out of this storm, or this whole line of storms, I should say. And again, rotation just south of Hopkinsville right now. We did have a little damage here We had a rocking chair blowover. If you have any reports, send them in. But again, this is south of Hopkinsville. It just looks like it's kind of riding the I-24 corridor. I'm guessing it's somewhere right in here. If I have my pencil, I'm going to step off real quickly here. But again, I'm guessing that tornado warning goes until 9:30 this morning. Be right back. Hold on 1 second. Getting probably some rotation right in here near Caskey. Did they update that to confirmed? Or did they? Okay, they said it is confirmed. So we're obviously seeing something that they're not. We are seeing some broad rotation, but overall, doesn't look all that strong. But again, this is a confirmed tornado. They just extended that until 9:45 this morning. And again, that is for Christian and Todd County here. So again, Christian, Todd County, Hopkinsville, the Aldi area, Treshop, Trenton, Elkton. Those areas need to be seeking shelter right now. We have a tornado warning until 9:45 for Christian and Todd County here. I know some people are probably wondering about, what about my area? If you're in Murray West, sure, you have some strong storms, strong rain probably, heavy rain. But right now, you do not have any tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, usually at this time I'd be in church, but I am not due to the weather. All right. Again, we have some strong storms back in Carter, Ripley, Wayne, and Butler counties, but nothing that looks terribly impressive. I don't even know if they're having church service, actually, because I got on their YouTube page and I didn't see it. So they may be having problems with the internet too. And again, that's what we're really thinking here. Since we have had so much rain and so much storms, do we still have enough energy? Models say we do, but it all depends on how fast this line gets out of here. If it gets, say, past east of Hopkinsville or east of, Todd County, 10, 11 o'clock, I think we still have enough energy to see at least some severe thunderstorm warnings. I do think we have enough energy to probably see more storms and probably some of them become severe. But that all depends on how fast we can get this line out of here. But I think the least we would be worried about are significant weather advisories right now. In this storm near Paris, just east of Paris near the state park around 79, looks kind of suspicious, but I'm not seeing any like strong rotation. We've had reports out of Tennessee. In fact, we had a report just south of Mayfield, by the way. People trapped in home, possible tornado. And that's something we obviously don't like to see. Pretty unfortunate. Again, I'd just be sending prayers out right now. So, again, there was people trapped in their home. This was around close to 8:30 this morning in near the Sedalia, Kentucky area. People trapped in home in a possible tornado. I'm seeing some strong winds in near Dover, Tennessee. I also have it on the TV channel in here. Just checking, seeing what they're saying. So again, if you're just joining us, a good Sunday morning. The time is 9:19. Still curious to whether church service is on or not. But if someone can just let me know, that'd be great. Somebody just type it in the comments. That'd be awesome. But if there was going to be a tornado, it would be near the Fairview, Kentucky area, just moving out of Troy County, heading into Todd County. I believe that's the only tornado warning we have right now. Okay, and there's also one down towards southern Todd County that goes until 10 o'clock this morning. Oh yeah, we have a new tornado warning. This is for Muhlenberg County, I believe. I'll get the information on that. This goes until 9:45. This just got issued out of Paducah, Kentucky. Yeah, just for central Muhlenberg County. And again, the tornado warning that we have is also for central Todd County and also southern Todd County. So they're seeing two rotational couplets in here. Maybe something just south of Trenton. So you're talking about the one near Elkton or one in Muhlenberg, Todd County? Maybe just, again, something south of Trenton. So, and that's along Highway 48, by the way. They did say with the one in Christian and Todd County, there was a confirmed tornado. Mullen, okay. We'll cover Mullen again in a minute. But again, tornado warning continues with us for Christian and Todd County also until 10 o'clock this morning. Again, we do like to cover everybody, so this is radar indicated. Gonna move this chair out here real quickly. This is radar indicated. This includes places like Greenville, Drakesboro, Central City, Rockport. And I kind of do see what they're talking about. Maybe a little something right in here. So that'd be right towards the Graham, Kentucky area. I want to see if we're picking up any debris, maybe. No debris as of right now, so that's a good sign. But again, there is signs of rotation near the Graham, Kentucky area. Wow, look how fast that moved. It was right here, and then right here, just in a speck of, I guess, 2, 3, 4 minutes. So these storms are booking it this morning as well. Again, still tracking some rotation near the Moorhead, Kentucky area. Again, that is Moorhead in yeah. Again, near the Moorhead, Kentucky area. And this will be headed into Central City. I want to put a track on both of these tornado warnings here. We can back up. Hit my hand on something. It's the only tornado warnings we have right now. Is again back up and just show you what's going on. No warnings with these storms coming out of southeast Missouri near the Poplar Bluff area. So, just significant weather advisory it looks like. Again, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warning. It's kind of hard to see. We have a new tornado watch that just came out, by the way. That is until 2 o'clock this afternoon, I believe. No, 3 o'clock. So, again, this goes for a wide portion of our Kentucky counties and also a wide portion of our Tennessee counties. Nashville, you're in this. Waverly, Centralville, Linden, Murfreesboro. I just woke up and I saw like there was a bunch of tornado warnings. So I was like, I need to get on. Getting ready for church this morning and just about an hour or two ago. And I saw that there were tornado warnings, and so I got on. This is moving. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this just proves my point that storms are really booking it. It is moving east at 65. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, was located near Trenton or near Oak Grove, and then moving to the east at 65 miles an hour. So, can we get also this rain out? If we can get the rain out, I think we're still definitely in play for strong severe thunderstorms, severe storms tonight. I'm going to track from... Okay, it just did the track, I think. You can see some of the areas that will be impacted here. I guess you can see by this line, Russellville, Auburn, those areas. Let's put a extended track on this. I'm going to move it. I'm tracking the one in Todd and Christian County here. I think when the power went out, it kind of screwed us up. But you can see we have a new tornado warning, and that's for areas like Russellville, Auburn. I think did they? Yeah, they did. They extended that tornado warning. Yeah, I think it really just screwed us up when the power went out. This goes until 10 o'clock this morning. In fact, this is the one that's in Elkton, Kentucky right now. That was the one that passed through your area, I'm pretty sure. And so it's still tornado warned. And again, Elkton, Guthrie, Trenton, areas like that. But I really think why I can't track it is because when we took a power hit this morning, I think that really screwed everything up. Maybe I could do a track like this. You can see areas like Elkton, Russellville, Auburn, Woodburn. They're kind of moving at northeast, maybe. All right, let's go to this storm in Central City. Not really seeing anything too impressive. Maybe just a quick spin-up tornado was the case at one point. But again, not anything too much in the way of strong rotation. I'm going to step off here for a minute, but I will be right back. Okay. Again, they're looking at some rotation just north of the Elkton area. possibly. Again, 9:27 this morning. Meteorologist Landon McNutt here, tracking storms for you this morning that many have became tornado warnings. And we've also had a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. So if you're down south, mainly the southern part has had severe thunderstorm warnings, while the northern and central parts have had tornado warnings. Again, they're looking at some rotation, maybe just over 181, between 171 and 181. Maybe near the Wilhelmina area, if I'm pronouncing that right. Somebody lives there, just shout out to me if I'm pronouncing that right. Again, near Elkton, possibly. They were also tracking a second rotational couplet down towards the Guthrie area. That's just pure storm velocity. Maybe, again, something towards the Haydensville area. Right in here. And that one goes until 10 o'clock this morning as well. Again, maybe something near Haydensville and Darnell. Me too. I think we've just had probably so much weather, bad weather, that it's going to take the crews for power lines to get back up pretty long time. And again, Henry County, you're also in a severe thunderstorm warning. But I think that's probably going to be a lot to expire since that has moved out of the area. I know most people, we have some viewers watching in western Kentucky, southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, probably wondering about them. We'll go to you all in a minute. Again, pretty strong storm near the Benton, Kentucky area, actually. But nothing too concerning there as well. All right, you can see Clarksville. If you're in Clarksville, pretty much getting hammered with rain. Also near the Dover area, pretty much getting hammered with the rain again. So Dover and Clarksville, you're definitely having some heavy rain. It's probably what you're hearing right now. I know probably, and again, this is another concern that we've had. A lot of folks are probably on Land Between the Lakes today for Memorial Weekend. And probably didn't know the storm was coming, but we have a lot of people out camping. We have a lot of people probably doing some garden work. At least they probably were. And again, just a lot of people out on LBL today. And so that's another concern for Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people out Land Between the Lakes. And you don't get, I've been there plenty of times, you don't really get good service there. Good cellular service. But of course it's on a lake, But again, a lot of people out LBL Between the Lakes, camping, probably in their lake houses for Memorial Day weekend. Probably had no idea the storm was coming. But again, just north of Bear Spring, we got some broad rotation. I won't call it tight rotation, but it's definitely broad rotation. Yeah. Definitely don't want to be on LBL this weekend. And they're just extending warnings out. Against Springfield, you're in a severe thunderstorm warning. I'll get the information on that. And that goes until 10 o'clock this morning. Nickel-sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds is a possibility. Again, Russellville, Lewisburg, Bowling Green. They have not extended the southern part of the storm that is the southern Todd County storm. Again, it was all the way back here in Hopkinsville just 10 minutes ago. Now it's all the way just about to move into Logan County here. So these storms are booking it this morning. So I think we probably still will be in play if it keeps moving at a significant speed like it is. And they tracked it last at 75. But again, Springfield, Orlinda, Coopertown, Cedar Hill, Adams, pretty clear right now, but once this moves in, into Springfield, obviously, very strong winds is a possibility. And they did not put tornado possible in the southern line. That's just, I think, due to probably not seeing as much rotation. But in areas like Clarksville and Dover, still getting some very heavy rain. I would at least say probably 60-mile-an-hour winds. And again, storms moving into Cedar Hill. I mentioned Springfield, they're pretty quiet. But pretty soon not going to be so quiet. So again, there's some strong winds here in Dover. I may switch over to radar scope here in a minute. Again, near Dover, down up towards Big Rock, those areas. Still don't have any warnings from this line. I said that I was going to go and check out these storms back in Missouri that are heading into the area. This is from, I don't really want to get Memphis. I want to get, again, still no new updates for the warnings. Again, I know some areas may be out of the tornado watch, but that doesn't mean you're done with the bad weather for today. I think personally that was just the first line, and that was just getting started probably. I think we still definitely have more storms on the way that have the potential to turn tornadic still. So even if you're out of the tornado watch, say Bardwell, Caro, Cape Girardeau, Carbondale, Farmington, Poplar Bluff, Donovan, Piedmont, West Plains, Clinton. In any of these areas, you're out of the tornado watch, but you're far from done. And that's what we've really been looking at here. Even if you're out of the tornado watch, you're not done yet, because we still have one, this line back here, and then two, another line that is back in, that is still developing, actually. So again, mainly the weather channels have been checking this or looking at these storms that are in Christian Todd County since 6 o'clock. We have some questions here. I'll check these out. We don't know yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be sticking around at least until 1, 2 o'clock Monday morning. It'll arrive probably about 8 p.m. tonight, and we'll probably have we will likely have more warnings with these. Don't know if it's going to be tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings, but if this hasn't zapped the energy out already, that is projected to be the strongest line of storms we are going to have tonight. But I don't know if it's been zapped out or not. I don't know if the energy's been zapped out or not. I think we can still regain some energy. You ask me, well, will we still have some energy for more severe storms to develop? I'd say yes, but maybe I think we've zapped at least probably some of the energy out. So maybe not, but pretty good hailstorm just east of Dresden. This has just developed, and that's headed into Henry County. May turn severe here again or quickly. That's just a cellular storm. So, in fact, I want to check velocity on that. No rotation as of right now. And we have had reports of just strong winds. Graves County had a report of a possible tornado. So I've really been just watching what everybody's saying, and stuff like that. Did I miss the... Okay, Louisville radar is right here. This storm that is in Lewisburg, Russellville, that is coming out of the Louisville radar. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Assuming Lafayette is probably right in here, maybe. Do you know? Give me a direct location. Give me a big town and let's see. I can probably direct it to you. Again, they dropped the tornado warning for Muhlenberg County. That is no longer in effect. They dropped it a little early, so near Jonesboro. Okay, all right, perfect. I've heard of the place before. I see Leechville, Monette. Guessing again somewhere right in here. Oh, okay, Lafayette. That is in Greene County. Okay, I see it. Mainly just some showers. I don't really see anything too concerning. I just see probably some garden variety storms in Lafayette headed towards the Kennett, Zenith, and also the Cardwell area. Make Clip, Paragold, by the way, too. So pretty much in Lafayette, just garden variety thunderstorms. I don't really see anything too concerning with that. These storms in Missouri are getting pretty strong, but officially no warning on them. Getting up towards Marble Hill, over towards the Doniphan area. I'll check velocity. And we did have some small hail with that. Maybe some strong winds, possibly 50, 55 miles an hour, but nothing severe yet. Still debating on whether I need to go to class or not, but I'll just ask real quickly. Map box. No, we don't want to go to map box. Again, even if you are not in this line of storms, or I should say, even if you don't have a tornado warning, you're at least going to get 70 or possibly maybe even 80 at times mile an hour wind gusts, just to show you how strong this is. I want to see the 11:30 update when the SPC updates, because I want to see if they are still going with an enhanced risk. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So again, there's a storm near, it's about to enter Paris actually right now. And this is a cellular storm, so we may be a little concerned about this. What do you mean? I mean, I did have a damage report out of Paris. Multiple trees down off of Jones Bend Road. This was about 9 o'clock this morning. And no warnings with these coming out of Cape Girardeau and down toward Top Bluff. All right. No, so I'll be staying here with y'all. Okay, let's switch back to Louisville. Yeah, near Russellville, there's a possible tornado right now. Then also Lewisburg, Auburn. If you're in the tornado warning period, I think you are definitely in a threat. You probably got the notification. So I'm looking at storm relative. Maybe just something north of Russellville right here. I'll zoom in, show you what I'm talking about. Maybe something right here. This is just north of just south of the Ypres area. And this looks just on the north side of Russellville where it is, over 68 and 35, 19. Also 431, those areas. Again, this will be headed towards the Auburn and then eventually towards the Bowling Green area. This looks like to be the only tornado warning we have right now. Others have dropped just because they moved out of the area. Again, don't want to go to map box. Yeah, the storms in Missouri, it looks like it might be. We're definitely still seeing some small hail. Again, near Russellville, the possible tornado developing right near Russellville. But again, nothing too strong. We also have a little couplet here south of Drakesboro along 431. So nothing, again, too concerning with that, but just something to watch. Again, these storms are booking it. Again, Elizabethtown, you're probably going to get a blanket warning here shortly. Gonna look at these storms. Piedmont, they'll be has not come through yet, if that is indeed true. Maybe a flash flood warning, maybe? Do you know if it's a... Also have other people helping me out today. Appreciate you all, by the way. I'm guessing that's a flash flood warning. I want to check the MRMS for... see if we're seeing any hail. Maybe a little bit on the Bowling or Stoddard County line, but... looks like the hail intensity has also decreased as well. I know, again, a lot of people are out for Memorial Day weekend, probably didn't get the warning. I would just probably pack home if I were you. Because more storms are going to be headed in between the lakes and also near the campgrounds as well. If you're on any campground, you still have a threat for severe weather. I would just pack home. No, it's Memorial Day. We can probably want to spend time with family. But I think that the best thing to do right now is to probably pack home and get your belongings together because not far from now, probably around 6, 7, we still have another threat for severe weather. So I think definitely it's going to impact most of the area the way it looks right now. I haven't been talking much about Springfield, Clarksville, those areas. Again, Dover, you're pretty much in the clear. Clarksville, you're getting hammered with rain right now, heavy rain. And I see some winds heading into western Montgomery County, so very strong winds. Possibly, you can see probably up there. That's about 70, 75 mile an hour winds heading into western Montgomery County that will clip the northern portions of Clarksville, probably head into Oak Grove very shortly. Yeah, flash flood warning. Okay. Again, thank you for that. In a lot of counties this morning, also under flash flood warning. Flash flooding is very possible. Okay, we have a new tornado warning. Is that? Yeah, okay. Near the Orlinda area. This is in Robertson County, northern Robertson County. Springfield, you're not officially in the warning. This is coming out of Nashville. We just had this issued. Yeah. I'm assuming probably 6 to 10 as well. Again, this is for northeastern Robertson County and Middle Tennessee. It just includes a small portion of Robertson County. This includes places like Orlando and Mitchellville. You're just out of this warning, but I see Tennessee, Kentucky Industrial Park. You are in this tornado warning. Along 52, also along 65. Okay, this was just newly issued. Want to see if we're definitely see some strong winds. That's no question about that. So look for storm relative for any rotation. Not seeing anything that would just jump out to me, but again, nothing that would scream tornado, but maybe north of Orlando. Probably some very broad rotation with that storm as well. Still looking for Missouri, see if they're going to get any new warnings. We have not seen that yet. We did get a significant weather advisory for the Paris, Tennessee area. Again, Callaway, also, if you're from Murray, South, even Clifton, Savannah, Summer, Memphis, again, not in the clear, but you're not even in a tornado watch right now. But I expect if we get the rain out of here, this first round, if we can get the rain out of here, which it looks like it may be 10:30 or 10:45, so I'm not completely sure if we still have enough energy. Looking at the storm near Paris, no rotation with it right now. But it's a sub-severe storm, I would say. How was Bell City? I know that's somewhere in here, right in here. Heard of the town before. Again, this is a pretty small tornado warning in Robertson County, northeast Robertson County. Gonna look at Bell City here. You can see just a fierce line of storms all the way up from Morgantown down towards the Springfield area. Yeah, Waco, I think that pretty much is weakening as of right now. Okay, Bell City, yeah, I was thinking it was somewhere right here. Yeah, it is. Bell City, pretty much in the clear right now. No new type of warnings. Maybe just some steady rain in your area, but nothing in Bell City to be concerned about as of right now. And near Franklin, I assume they may fill this in with a tornado warning, just to be sure. Yeah, and there is some rotation I'm seeing in the Franklin area. What's that road? Morgantown Road, Stevenson Road. This is just north of Turnertown, along Highway 73 and also 621. It's a pretty tight rotation there. I'm kind of surprised they haven't issued a tornado warning for that storm. And I believe that's Allen County, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Simpson. Yeah, Simpson County. It's been a long morning, so just bear with us here. That rotation is strengthening northeast of Orlando. Probably going to be a new tornado warning for the Portland and Corinth, Oak Grove, Tennessee, Fairfield, those areas. Looks like it's heading more northeast than east, though, so kind of weary what they do. They say east, but I think it's really moving more northeast, just a little more northeast. Again, this is north of Handleyton. New warning in Butler County. It must be a flash flood warning. So I'm not seeing anything that's too concerning right now. Unless it just got issued as Butler County, Kentucky. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Butler County. I believe that's right here. Still see a severe thunderstorm warning, but I don't see a tornado warning right now. I said 9. It may be an update. They said at 9:50 a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles southeast of Hartford, moving to the east at 45 miles an hour. Yeah, Simpson. Okay. In Hopkinsville, right now you're in the clear. Even some areas back where you don't have a tornado, where you have a tornado watch, but you're not in it. Nashville, the Nashville area is just, you probably saw the notification there, doing some severe weather coverage. They have not filled that rotational couplet in Simpson County, just northwest of Woodburn, but as you're talking about this one expires at 10 o'clock. So I'm also seeing, again, rotation south of Woodbury here. And I can show you the latest update. Yeah, I think it's just an update to the warning. You can probably just, I don't know if they're extending it or it hasn't been extended yet, but it may very well be the case. I see we have a new tornado warning down here. They dropped the tornado warning for Butler, Logan, and also Warren County. So, but I'm seeing some rotation south of Woodbury. I want to check for debris here real quickly. This is along Guy Road, along 403, also along 79 and 231. That may be a hint. I think that is probably large hail, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, that's near Clark Landing right now. We may get a tornado warning for Warren and Butler counties here shortly. That's the differential reflectivity. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot right now. Tornado sirens. Not in Fulton. And I'll check if you're in Fulton right now. Again, just some rain. We had tornado sirens earlier. Again, radar shows that just some rain, but I don't really see anything tornadic right now, so I'm not sure why the sirens are going off, but um, but again, it just looks like some showers in Fulton right now. Get no warnings with these in Cape Girardeau down towards Papua, but I see this gradually getting stronger, especially near the Cape Girardeau, Oran, and Van Duzer area. We may get a warning here shortly, a severe thunderstorm warning. Check the winds. Yeah, maybe starting to have that shape again. That would indicate some very strong winds, so I'm not really liking that. We may have a new warning for Cape Girardeau, Scott City, Oran, Van Duzer. So basically for Cape Girardeau, Scott County here. Again, the most of the weather is east of Dover right now, so it's where the majority of the bad weather is, east of Dover. Haven't had any new warnings with these back in Missouri, but I'm getting a little concerned about those. 70-mile-an-hour winds and hail up to the size of pennies, I'm assuming. This is for the east of Owensboro. This is for, I believe, Hancock County and Meade, maybe? No, not Meade. Southeastern Hancock. Yeah, it's Breckenridge. Southwestern Breckenridge. And northeastern Ohio, north central Grayson, and south central Perry County, and that's in Indiana. Okay, so they've extended this with a significant weather advisory. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. I was thinking they'd extend it with a severe thunderstorm warning, but maybe the storms would weaken just a bit. I haven't really talked, again, all along this line, it's just been, this morning we've had very strong we have had very strong winds with these lines of storms, with this line of storms, and again, for our eastern Kentucky friends, you are about to get the bulk of this. So again, time is 10 o'clock this Sunday morning. Area few tracking some storms. Looks like near Mitchellville there may be some rotation. Oh yeah, that's tightened up quite a bit. Just on base velocity, I can tell you that's tightened up quite a bit. Oh yeah, near the Gads area, this looks like it's in Simpson County, so a warning may be issued for southern Simpson County as well. But they issued a warning for east of Mitchellville along 259 here. So again, those areas are in the path of this. In fact, I want to put a track on here. If I can, maybe it'll work now. Again, this tornado warning goes until 10:15 for north central Sumner County and also northeastern Robertson County. Looks like just a northeast corner of Robertson County. They're tracking this at 60 miles an hour. They said a tornado was located 19 miles northeast of Springfield, moving east at 60. So, gonna have to back up. You're gonna have severe thunderstorm warnings north of Nashville, but tracking from the rotation, no, it doesn't want to work with us. Oh, do I have line air track on? Okay, I see what the problem is. We have line air track on. Okay. Track it at 60. See, some of the areas will be impacted here. Singtown, 1005, so very close to right now. Again, if you're in the tornado warning period, if you're in northeastern Robertson County or north central Sumner County, still be in your safe spot right now. Take cover. Because it looks pretty strong on radar, but there's a possible tornado. We haven't had any confirmed reports of a tornado, But while we haven't had confirmed reports of a tornado, obviously doesn't mean that nothing's on the ground. So, and pretty strong rotation just east of Mitchellville. But Pondville, 1010. Petroleum, 1017. Crossroads, 1021. Pretty rural areas over here. Oak Forest, 1025. Walnut Hill, 1028. Fountain Run, 1033. And Flippin at 1037. Again, not sure how much the morning storms have zapped out the evening storms, but that will be something to watch here. We will likely have more warnings, but depends on how strong the warnings get if we'll have severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings. I believe we only have one tornado warning out right now, and that is, for Sumner County. Maybe able to catch my breath here before we have probably more warnings this afternoon and evening. Hopefully. And again, just east of Mitchellville, some possible tornado right now. This is along 73. Cell that is and directly head towards Union County. Get to that in a minute. Need to switch over to reflectivity. And just go back to Paducah radar. And we're still dealing with some rain, so that we may actually have the energy zapped out if we can't get this out of here. Depends. Union City. This back here towards Campbell and Bernie also looks pretty intimidating. But if you're just talking about some storms near Sandburg and Hornbeak, those are just pretty much garden variety showers. Maybe with an occasional rumble of thunder. But in Sandburg and Union City, not really much in the way right now of rotation. Or anything that would even be considered close to severe. Just a garden variety thunderstorm looks like right now. So I think I just lagged there for a minute. If I have Wi-Fi issues, just let me know. Hopefully we can catch a break before we have to get on with more warnings. But it looks like that may not be the case. We may get a new tornado warning. Again, for northern Sumner County, actually. Again, just northwest of Fairfield, and my assumptions are right. Good morning, but my assumptions are indeed right because we did get a new tornado warning issued. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able this morning to catch my breath because we just had a new tornado warning issued. Again, I'll get the information. This goes until 10:30 this morning. I was thinking pretty much that I'm also just watching some other people see what they're saying. I'll tune into this guy real quick, but my assumptions are pretty much right.
Counties here under a tornado warning. So there's Adolphus. So that's Allen County. And this is all Allen County right here. So you guys are pretty close to the storm. So just want you to be mindful that there is a storm that's kind of riding just to your south that could be producing a tornado. So if you're in Neuro, Adolphus, you may not quite be in that tornado warning, but want you to stay in the shelter. And you can see right now we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning issue.
All right. If we can go back to my radar, that'd be pretty great. All right. There will be soon, most likely. Okay, if we can get radar back up here. Again, we have all along this line, we're going to have possible rotational couplets that may not even be tornado warned. but may rotate for just a few minutes and may go back up. Not tornado touchdown, but we may have some rotational couplets. You can see one here south of Bowling Green, then one here just west of Scottsville. So, all right, but let's go to the most important storm, and that is the storm in Fairfield, just north of Fairfield, Tennessee, actually. Along 482, probably. It was going to be a tornado, would be right in here. Where I'd be looking at for a possible tornado. Haven't had anything confirmed yet, but you know, I always say this, you'd rather be safe than sorry. So no warnings with back in Missouri. I was hoping that I'd be able to catch my breath, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Again, pretty intense storm showing up on Paducah, coming into Dover, Tennessee right now. I'm going to check the hail size on that. Get distracted sometimes, but this is a pretty strong storm. No warning on it yet, but this is cellular, and if it got a little stronger, we'd also have to be concerned about maybe a tornado because, you know, every time the storm gets stronger, that it has the potential to rotate. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet, but I don't know if Ultra Boosted is still in here, has any updates maybe. If you do have any updates, Ultra, just shout it out to me, and I'll appreciate other people here working with us this morning to track these storms. But again, we have severe thunderstorm warnings from all the way, just blanket warnings, just a line of very strong storms, possibly reaching 70. Earlier, I know we had, they tagged the warning with 80-mile-an-hour winds, so it's pretty dangerous storms. I mean, even if you're in a severe thunderstorm warning, it's pretty dangerous. Just a base severe thunderstorm warning, but again, strong storms east of Owensboro, down all the way towards north of Nashville. It's really what we were dealing with this morning. Again, tornado watch goes for all of our counties until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So maybe some rotation near the Pope, Kentucky area. That would be in Allen County. Again, also some rotation near Fairfield. And that's a tornado warning storm right now. We're just pretty much getting blanket warnings out of this. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to new severe thunderstorm warnings, but I believe this just came out. This is until 10:45 this morning for western Monroe County, Allen County, also southeastern Warren and southern Barron County until 10:45 this morning. Moving east at 70. So, okay, they sped it up a lot. They're moving it now east at 70. And that will probably put it out of our viewing area in probably about an hour, I'd say. Yeah, I think it's going to be out of our viewing area in about an hour. So if we can get this mess out of here, this would be good. But we also have another chance for severe storms tonight and also severe storms this afternoon is a possibility. I'm kind of wondering what the SPC will say in their update around 11:30. I'm very curious to see what they will say. Excuse me. Hey, Panay, how you doing today? Yeah, it rhymes, but how you doing today, Panay? Again, from Anna Jonesboro, just basically down towards Poplar Bluff. No warning, but maybe winds in excess of 40 miles an hour is a possibility. I know this line looks pretty strong, but nothing too concerning here. We also have another one near the boot heel. Hoping, honestly, like I said, I can catch my breath before we have more storms that we have to worry about. No rotation with this. Maybe a little something near the McDougal area that would be in Clay County. Maybe just some very broad rotation, but not saying anything that I would say, hey, scream tornado right now. Okay, so again, just for folks tuning in now, the reason we are on is because we have a tornado warning that has been issued for Sumner, that's for northeast Sumner, and northwestern Macon County. So, and obviously any of these areas, this goes until 10:30 this morning. We'll also have a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings out. Yeah, near Gallatin, just west of Gallatin, near the Greenbrier Shackle Island. Looks like it's blowing out maybe a little bit. Nothing too concerning right now. No warning on it, I should say, except for Robertson and Sumner counties, but well, and maybe Nashville's not in a warning, but in fact, I'll get the query on this. See what's this expires at 10:45 this morning, as well. It is for Montgomery, Northern Cheatham, and Macon and Charlesville County. So you do have a warning, but if you're Nashville, you do not officially have a warning yet. All right, so let's back up, get everybody caught up to date. Missouri, you have a pretty strong line of storms if you're from Cape Girardeau and Jonesboro all the way down towards Poplar Bluff. You have a strong line of storms, not severe, but strong. If you're in Paducah, the Paducah area, and over towards Murray, Madisonville, Hopkinsville, you have showers, but nothing too severe, or nothing strong, I should say. If you're from all the way up towards Radcliffe, down towards Gallatin, you have severe storms, but Radcliffe and down towards Bowling Green, actually not severe, just a significant weather advisory. I guess the storms have weakened a little bit there, but so again, our main focus is in Kentucky and Tennessee right now. Southern Kentucky, Northern Tennessee. If you're in Mississippi and Alabama, if you're in our Mississippi and Alabama counties, nothing to worry about right there. But, or down there, I should say, but. Handbolt, Missouri. Let me check that. And tornado warning continues with us for Sumner and Putnam counties. I believe that's Putnam until 10:30 this morning. Hannibal's north of St. Louis. Nothing significant in Hannibal, Missouri, but of course I'd keep an eye on storms today if you're in any risk. Getting a little something near the Thames area. Checking to see if that is indeed possible couplet trying to rotate. No, not currently, but I see this line is getting a little bit stronger with some maybe a little bit of stronger wind in here. You know, I have a friend that lives in Westmoreland, but you're not officially in this tornado warning. Looks like the rotation itself has weakened pretty much. Well, we still have a tornado warning out. I'd still be in your safe spot, but and it looks like it's broadened out a bit as I check the scope. Nothing too concerning. If anything, just near Rocky Mountain, maybe a little bit of rotation, but I think even that is probably not a tornado. Seeing if they've put anything else. Have a new update. They don't. So I guess that's a little bit of good news, maybe. Maybe they'll let it expire and we can take a little breather here before we have to probably get on some more this afternoon and evening. You can see near Hickory up towards St. John's. That's in Graves and McCracken County. Pretty much still garden variety thunderstorms, but maybe just pea-sized hail with that. So yeah, I'd still be watching that area. In fact, if I can put the SPC outlook on here, I want to go to outlooks and monitoring. We're starting to get significant weather advisories up from Vincennes up towards the Bloomington area. They updated this at 8 o'clock this morning. You can see southeast Missouri. I'd say you're pretty much in a slight risk now, maybe. I don't know. But the official outlook has most of our area in an enhanced risk for severe storms. That includes West Plains, Farmington, St. Genevieve, Mount Vernon, Benton, Carbondale, Harrisburg, and then that's areas of Illinois, Carmi, but areas in Kentucky. This enhanced risk stretches all the way back here. And again, most of our area is in a slight risk. I know Hannibal, and Annie mentioned Hannibal earlier. Hannibal's in a marginal risk. I think Hannibal might be out of our viewing area, but we still like to watch anything that anybody's talking about for severe weather. Again, most of our areas is in enhanced risk. If you're not, you're in a slight risk. Except maybe for our St. Louis counties, you're in a marginal risk. But everybody else is basically in a slight or enhanced risk. Again, enhanced is level 3 out of 5. So, all right, the time is 10:21 right now. We have a tornado warning that goes until 9 minutes. Good Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Landon McNutt here, tracking storms for you this Sunday morning that have potentially are strong to severe, that have potentially became strong to severe, and potentially have a possible tornado in this storm. This is for Putnam County, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, it's either Putnam or Macon. I think it's Putnam. Oh, it's Macon. Okay, it's Macon. All right. So if I scared folks in Putnam County, by any means did not mean to, but they're tracking this moving at 60 miles per hour. So again, I'll track this. This is going to be booking out of our area. But I'm not so sure because with these showers and thunderstorms, this may zap the energy out of the atmosphere. I'm not completely sure, but that may look like what is happening right now. And pretty strong storms from Paducah over towards Mayfield, Hickory, but no, that is not severe yet. I'll track this at 60, track it from strongest part of the storm. Again, we have decent amount of lightning bolts, but nothing too, as I should say, I guess, nothing too significant. As for the lightning parameters, all right. Hayesville 1026, Williams 1030, Galen 1033, Acresville 1034, Walnut Shade 1040, Cherry Crossroads 1045, Hestan 1051, Butler's Landing 1058, and also Neely Crossroads at 11:02 this morning. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get a good amount of rain from this. I also see some strong storms near the Hopkinsville area. That is also not severe, but again, a tornado warning continues with us for Macon County until 10:30 this morning. Trying to switch to the Paducah radar. And then I'll take a look at damage reports. In fact, here's one right here. This is near the Keville, Kentucky area, 808. Tree blown down on house in western McCracken County. So we did get a report of a tree on a house in western McCracken County again. That the source is emergency management. And a lot of damage reports around southeast Missouri and especially near the Paducah area. Near Pembroke, these storms are gradually getting stronger near Paducah and Mayfield, so we may have some warnings with those here shortly as well. And I see some strong winds near, looks like they dropped the tornado warning, but I see some strong winds near the Pembroke area, but currently no warning with that. Although that storm does look pretty strong though. So, all right, hopefully we may be able to catch our breath. I'm hoping that will be the case, but for right now, I want to get everybody caught up to date. We don't just want to go off and leave everybody, so. Again, we're basically getting blanket severe thunderstorm warnings out. I'll check the velocity, see if we're seeing any more rotation on that storm. No, not right now, so. It looks like it's broadened out a lot because I don't even see red and greens anymore. I just see greens heading towards the Westmoreland and Fairfield area. So that rotation, I can see why they dropped the tornado warning early. Again, as it is our policy to stay on whenever there is a tornado warning, so. I know other TV channels still probably have the tornado warning up there, but on our site, it has, on our radar, it has, the tornado warning has been discontinued, so. There was a severe thunderstorm located near Scottsville to near Portland to near Greenbrier, moving to the east at 65 miles an hour, so. They did not say the counties. Okay, they did. Actually, this northern Wilson, Macon, Charlesdale, and Robertson counties, also for Smith County and Sumner. I'm going to track this at 65. In fact, I want to see when it'll be out of our viewing area. Probably about an hour and 15 minutes, actually, because these storms are just booking it. And the more they book it, the more they speed up, the worse the tornado warnings will, or the worse the severe weather threat parameters will probably be here for us. I would expect we'll have probably a new watch and probably more warnings throughout the afternoon and evening. I believe we just had a new severe thunderstorm warning up here before I get off, so. I know that is for some of our Kentucky counties. It is for Nelson, Meade, Greene, LaRue, Northwestern Greene, and Southeastern Meade. Northwestern Marion County, Northwestern Hart County, Eastern Grayson County, just basically a blanket warning again. West Central Washington County, Southwestern Bullitt County, southeastern Breckenridge, and also Hardin County in central Kentucky. And we have a tornado warning also for some of our Indiana counties that goes also until 3 o'clock. What I'm going to do, they did not put tornado possible, but I want to check the velocity anyway. This includes places like Elizabethtown, Bardstown, Hodgenville, New Haven, Sonora, and just areas east of Leachfield, I should say. I see a little hook. Again, there's a pocket of strong wind west of Elizabethtown, some pockets of strong wind. I'm going to go actually to radar scope and get a estimate on get a query on the strong winds. Okay. So radar scope still has that tornado warning, but off of radar Omega, the tornado warning has been discontinued. You can kind of see just a Boeing segment all the way from Fort Knox down towards Sonora. And this is in Kentucky again. An estimate. Okay, that's a gust of 65 right there. 68, but I don't think we're quite seeing 68. Maybe 65, and then up here we're seeing winds of about 65 miles an hour again. And down here about probably close to 60 here. And again, that is near the Elizabethtown area. I'm going to switch back to Paducah, just check on these storms. They're growing in intensity a little bit, but nothing too significant with that either. And again, radar pretty much hit this on the nail, I guess I should say. Because radar just pinpointed it. I should say Futurecast, actually. Futurecast just pinpointed on how exactly it was going to turn out and the areas exactly where it was going to be. I mean, like I just said, Futurecast just pretty much hit this on the nail, if you will. But again, this warning goes until 11 o'clock. The time is 10:30 right now. For Nelson County, southeastern Meade County, northwestern Greene, LaRue, northwestern Marion, northwestern Hart, eastern Grayson, west central Washington, southwestern Bullitt, southeastern Breckenridge, and Hardin County until central Kentucky until noon/11 a.m. Central Time. I believe once you're east of Elizabethtown, I think once you get into Elizabethtown, that's where the time changes. So 12 o'clock/11 o'clock this morning. And again, these storms back from Tams all the way down towards Poplar Bluff. Pretty strong, but not currently severe. And then we have severe thunderstorm warnings from Scottsville all the way down towards Lafayette. Check the velocity on those one more time. And these warnings go until 10:45 this morning. Time is 10:31. So, again, no rotation anymore at these storms. We did have pretty strong rotation. We may have had a tornado over towards the Fairfield, Tennessee area, but very close to Fairfield. But nothing confirmed yet. I'm sure we'll get damage reports in later. In fact, I want to see this damage report out of Russellville. If I can back up. 9:40 this morning. Large trees and power lines down on 9th Street downtown, and that is in Russellville, Kentucky. So, but again, we still continue with a tornado, a severe thunderstorm warning. For western Monroe, Allen, southeastern Barron, southern Barron, and southeastern Warren, in Kentucky. And then we also continue with a severe thunderstorm warning in our Tennessee counties, and that is northeastern Smith, northeastern Sumner, Macon, and also Trousdale County. That's moving east at 60. So I'll put a track on both of these storms for you. And I'm going to sign off here because we don't officially have any tornado warnings. I may be back on with more severe thunderstorm warnings, but again, this one in Kentucky is moving east at 70, so pretty much booking it. So you had to put a track all the way over here towards the Williamsburg area and then towards the London, Kentucky area, because these storms are just flying, and I mean flying. You can see Tompkinsville at 1050, Forkton 1046, pretty populated. I guess pretty much somewhat populated area. Looks like if you're in Somerset, looks like that's gonna miss you. I don't know if Somerset is quite in our viewing area. I know Somerset is not in our viewing areas, but once you get towards Cumberland and Clinton County, so I think right here, yeah, right here is where our viewing area stops in Montel. I think I'm gonna check that real quickly. Yeah, in Monroe County it stops. So right here is Monroe. This will be out of our area in about 45 minutes. So that will be some great news if we can get this out of our area. Now, depending on how much sun we get, that's also another thing that I'm watching. If we can get sunshine around noon today, say from noon to 4 to 5, we'll definitely be in play for more severe storms. There's no doubt about that, but I assume we'll get more showers tonight. But if we get a lot of sun out during the afternoon hours, that will play more in effect with more severe thunderstorms. So again, areas that'll be impacted: Burkesville 1102, officially out of our area. So you can see pretty much in about 25-30 minutes this will be out of our viewing area. At least the northern part of the storm. Wills Creek, bad areas are out ahead of it. Wills Creek 1109, Mantown 1113, Huntersville 1115, and Shearer Valley at 1124. Still checking if we have new warnings. Don't have any new warnings yet. Again, this one near the Lafayette and Hartsville area is moving east at 60. This will be in our area for still a little while, but I think we can get this out in about an hour probably. Eola 1038, Brattontown 1044, Lafayette 1045, Russell Hill 1053, Cherry Crossroads 1103, Richville 1109, Butler's Landing 1111, and Neely Crossroads at 1117. You can see about 18,000 people being impacted by this storm. So again, really what caused this is a line of storms moving out of the Springfield area. Quickly became severe. I was watching it before I went to sleep this morning. Quickly became severe and then pushed east into our area. And it was a very strong line from about Conway to Springfield to Lebanon, Missouri. And that's what pushed east and caused all these tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. Or I should say prompted them. But again, we'll be watching these storms, and before I sign off, I just want to give a quick update on these storms as well. We can switch radars, that'd be. Okay, it looks like we may not be able to. I'll do it one more time, see if we can. Zoom in. Okay, there we go. And you can see some small hail with pretty strong winds from Smithland down towards the Benton, Kentucky area. And then a line of strong storms, not severe, but strong storms, all the way from Belknap down towards the Marston, Missouri area, and also down towards Kennett, Missouri. I'll check the winds one more time, get everybody caught up to date for our Missouri and Kentucky, and also various southern Illinois counties. In fact, all of us southern Illinois counties, but our southern Illinois counties, the ones that are being impacted by this. And you can see winds possibly 50 to 55 miles an hour, which is pretty close to severe, but not quite pushing severe limits right now. And then up towards Carroll, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds is possible. All right, well, since we have no tornado warnings right now, I will sign off, but I'll probably be back on here with more warnings. In fact, I think we just got a new warning real quickly, so I want to talk about this. This is for Central Meade County, Northwestern Bullitt, Northeastern Breckenridge, and North Central Hardin County. And again, Southern Harrison and South Central Ford, but pretty sure that's out of our viewing area. So this is until noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time. This is for the potential of penny-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And this includes areas like the Shively area. This includes the western sections of Louisville, Minor Lane Heights, Elizabeth, Bradensburg, West Point. Again, this is along 31 West, 111, and 1638, by the way. And you can see counties that are west not being impacted in a tornado watch anymore. We do have some broad rotation in Gildas. That will be in Harrison County in Indiana. Broad rotation just west of Gildas, or northwest of Gildas, I should say. And again, that warning goes until 11 o'clock this morning. Time is 10:39 for southern Harrison County in Indiana, south central Floyd County in Indiana, and then all the other counties in Kentucky, central Meade, southwestern Jefferson, northwestern Bullitt, northeastern Breckenridge, and north central Hardin until noon or 11 a.m. this morning. I know we have a time change that is east of. Once you get into Elizabethtown, we have a time change. So if I'm back on, we'll go over some more damage reports. But for right now, since we do not have any tornado warnings, I will sign off, and we'll probably be back on with more warnings. I suspect we will be. But for the time being right now, I'll sign off.